Hachette Audio presents The Ranger Way, living the code on and off the battlefield. Written and read by Kris Tanto Paronto.
For JFP and RMP, and for KJP, ARP, and CBP. Ranger Creed. Recognizing that I volunteered as a ranger, fully knowing the hazards of my chosen profession, I will always endeavor to uphold the prestige, honor, and high esprit de corps of the Rangers. Acknowledging the fact that a Ranger is a more elite soldier who arrives at the cutting edge of battle by land, sea, or air, I accept the fact that as a Ranger, my country expects me to move further, faster, and fight harder than any other soldier. Never shall I fail my comrades. I will always keep myself mentally alert, physically strong, and morally straight, and I will shoulder more than my share of the task, whatever it may be, 100% and then some. Gallantly will I show the world that I'm a specially selected and well-trained soldier. My courtesy to superior officers, neatness of dress, and care of equipment shall set the example for others to follow. Energetically will I meet the enemies of my country. I shall defeat them on the field of battle, for I am better trained and will fight with all my might. Surrender is not a Ranger word. I will never leave a fallen comrade to fall into the hands of the enemy, and under no circumstances will I ever embarrass my country. Readily will I display the intestinal fortitude required to fight on to the Ranger objective and complete the mission, though I be the lone survivor. Chapter 1. The Battle for Your Best Life. Battles can be beautiful. I mean that literally. It's hard to explain that to people who have never been in one. When I'm looking at a firefight through night vision goggles, I can see tracers, which are rounds that burn. The color depends on the size of the round. If it's from a PKM or an AK-47, it might look green or maybe orange, and the explosion streak trails in the distance like the most spectacular light show I've ever seen. If there is heavy fire, the landscape pulses with fluorescent color. There's a snapping sound like someone cracking a whip over and over again. Those are high-velocity rounds breaking the sound barrier as they careen by my head. Snap, snap, snap. When mortars and rockets hit, the impact momentarily blinds my vision, and then, as it clears, I can see particles that are like charged and heated pixie dust glowing as they rain down. I have watched all this while I felt the heat of a blazing fire as I moved toward it. My brothers and I did move toward it, striding into the chaos with absolute focus, and I was not afraid. I was not thinking that it was the worst moment of my life. My adrenaline was surging. My world was opening up.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?